Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons to learn and memorize each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot if you listen and watch with your own cards. Today, before we dive into each court card, I wanted to provide a quick overview of the court cards as a group. Understanding their purpose will help with memorizing them individually. Let's also uncover some strategies for memorizing these complex figures. Court cards often serve as mirrors, reflecting aspects of ourselves or key figures in our life. They embody personalities, characteristics, and stages of personal development. In readings, they can represent actual people, influences, or the querent's own emotional and psychological state. Despite their differences, all court cards share common traits. Each set, from pages to kings, represents a journey of maturity, where you move from the innocence of the page, the sense of adventure with the knight, the nurturing and understanding with the queen, and finally, to mastery and authority with the king. The cards may imply masculine or feminine, but they are in fact gender neutral. Maturity may also imply age, but in reality, the court cards are talking about maturity within a journey in their lives, not their age. Let's share some examples to help with this concept. If the querent is asking for guidance on their new small business, they may be a page or a knight if the business journey is new, even though they may be 20 years old or 60 years old. They are still young in their small business journey. In other words, their maturity is more around the stage of life they are in with respect to the small business. It is not speaking to their time on this earth. Here's another example with gender. If I am a person who is seeking a business partner that has nurturing qualities with clients and stakeholders, those are traits that we typically see with the queen. However, the business partner may not be female like a queen implies. A queen visibly has female traits, but the card itself is speaking to people with nurturing and empathetic qualities. The biggest empath I personally know is male. Memorizing court cards can be daunting due to their nuanced meanings, and we will get into the symbolism as we explore each card individually. A helpful approach is to associate each card with a familiar person in your life, or a familiar archetype with each court card. For instance, using archetypes, you can think of the pages as students or messengers, knights as adventurers or advocates, queens as nurturers or influencers, and kings as leaders or authority figures. Think of someone in your life that reminds you of each archetype, and think of the traits of that familiar person when the card comes up in a reading. Personalizing the cards in this way can make their meanings more relatable and easier to recall during readings. Memorizing the cards takes repetition and practice. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will have consistent reminders of symbolism that apply across different cards. In the next few episodes, we will explore the court cards individually. Thank you for listening. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.